Happy Christmas, guys! I am so excited about this project. Today I'm going to make for you a pallet Christmas tree, aka a Christmas tree made from pallet wood. Sounds intimidating, totally not. You need a bunch of pallet wood. Loads of hardware. Okay, right, let's break this down a bit. We've got the flat face L brackets, 4 of those. Another 4 L brackets, but these are corner ones. And then we've got a whole bunch of screws. We've got 9 long ones, and then you've got 8 little ones. Then these are great. These are just little felt pads with an adhesive on one side. And then you need one of these. It's a 2x2 batten of softwood, and this is going to be your tree trunk. And then these. This is when I need to give a shout out to the guys at LETSSTAYHOME because they're sponsoring this video and they're allowing me to give this tree an extra special touch, which I love. I'm going to paint mine pale pink. This is a primer. Do not paint raw wood without primer. And your trusty Jill. Don't forget about him. And to make your base, I've got a plank of 1/2 inch by 4 inch softwood. The longer section is 15 inches long and the shorter ones about 6 inches long. Put these on and let's get to work with getting rid of some of these nails. Move the wood to the edge of the table, then hammer the sharp point of the nail hard. Turn the wood over, hook the head of the nail through the claw of the hammer and using a lever action, pull the nail towards you. The next stage is to sand the wood. I'm using a 80 grit sandpaper and I've just wrapped it around a soft sanding block just to make it easier. Okay, so the wood is prepped. Now for the cutting bit. Okay, so I've just moved outside to saw my wood. Get your wood in place. You've obviously measured and marked exactly where you want to cut. Line up your saw and off you go. Don't push too hard on the saw. It's very tempting to do, but that's when the saw starts to jam and jolt around. Try and keep smooth actions. Okay, so the wood is prepped, and now I need to start prepping the trunk for the base. So you need to do that by getting 3 of your corner brackets. Why just 3? Because I need to keep this trunk flat and secure for when I start attaching the slats. Okay, so grab your drill, shorter screws for this one, and start drilling them in. Before you start screwing them in, just give them a little hammer. Okay, this bit's quite satisfying because you now get to lay the slats across the trunk. Don't worry about the width, have them as wide apart or as close together as you want. This is your tree. Okay, now I'm going to start screwing the slats into place. Obviously you need your drill, and for this bit you need your longer screws. Now I originally said 9 screws, so I was just going to do 1 down each slat, but I think to be on the safe side I'm actually going to put 2 down. It'll stop the slats from rotating. Okay, as you can see, it's quite hard sometimes when you're just doing this on your own to keep the slats from spinning. So if you've got a second person, get them to hop on in and help you. Use your smaller screws here so you don't go completely through your base. Take your little felt pads, and these are going to go on each of the prongs of your base, and that's just going to stop the tree from basically scratching your floor. Don't worry if it looks a bit rustic when you turn it over, that actually looks great. Okay, your base is ready, let's get the tree on. Okay, right, at this point you are gonna have to get someone else to help you to screw this to your base. This is when you can add your 4th bracket to the trunk. Okay, she's done. I love it, and you can totally leave it like this. This lovely raw, almost warehousey vibe to it. But I'm actually going to paint mine pale pink this time round because I think it'll just look really cute. Okay, I'm going to spray paint it with a primer first. After applying your primer, let it dry and then move on to your colour. I'm using Rust-Oleum's Painter's Touch in this, oh, such a lovely colour, candy pink. liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my other projects and tutorials for your home, subscribe. And I've got so much coming up over the Christmas period, so check out my playlist for Christmas. And also, if you do one of these projects, particularly this one, can you take a picture and tag me in on social media? Because I always give shout outs to anyone that tags me in, especially if they've done a project of mine, so do that. And the final thing is, if you want to know when my videos go live, just press the bell at the top of the screen and it will give you a little alert when I post again. Alright guys, thanks for watching and happy Christmas!